People movers.
Yep.
You know, like at the airport, a people mover.
You know, the flat escalator.
Flat escalator.
I wonder if that has the capability to turn into steps, too. Like if it's just like a button.
Like a transformer. I knew I should have smoked weed this morning.
I did. I found I really like smoking weed after the pool. It brings back this nostalgic high school like feeling, like, oh, I always burn one after the pool on the way back home, you know?
Like in gym class.
Yeah, right.
Like, honest to God, you are fucking such a stoner.
Oh, big time, yeah.
But it's like, because you're like, I really like smoking after the pool. But then you're like, but I also like smoking right before I get in the pool.
No.
I found that I like it like right before I eat. I also found that I like it right before a milkshake. It's like, Jesus Christ, no, yeah, you just like smoking weed, dude.
Oh, man.
I will say this. I heard on the way in, so Adeline, I bring her or Emmy with me on the way here. Gymnastics starts. We open up everything, get it all started. And but on the way here this morning, there was a medical marijuana commercial. And it was, I don't know what the name of the company was. I couldn't remember it, but it was in this fucking annoying-ass voice. But she was talking about how it's such a pain in the dick to get a medical marijuana card. Like, this was this commercial for this company.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have to call the doctor, and then you have to go to the doctor, and you have to spend all this money in the waiting room, and then you have to talk to the doctor. And I'm like, yes. This is for, where are we going here, lady?
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you taking me? I'm like, this is for a fucking medicinal marijuana card. Like, you're going to get marijuana.
This sounds about right.
Yeah, this sounds like that's how it should go. And then she's like, but we're going to make it easier for you by, all you have to do is go to our website. There's 21 or 22 states in America that you can get medicinal marijuana cards. You just click on your state. You make the appointment with our online doctor, and you pay $199, which is way less than you'll pay anywhere, and spend less time. You'll go through this this appointment, and then you'll get your card. Like, it was like a Garrett fucking T. And I'm like, and Adeline's listening to it, and she's like, "It's that easy, huh?" I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Did
you get a name of the website or?
No, but I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if there was, it sounded so clean and medicinal, yet shady as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a guarantee you're getting the card. I'm like, not everybody should have a card. You know what I mean? That's kind of how we get into problems here is whenever people have unlimited access to drugs. Mm-hmm. You know, like, put it this way. You're a seasoned smoker. Mm-hmm. Very. Me, I love it. I actually like taking a puff before I lift now because I'm way more focused now because I get scatterbrained. Mm-hmm. I'm all over the place with work. It's crazy intense. I found out I have problems focusing in the gym. Okay? Mm-hmm. I want the gym to go really well.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So I found out if I take a puff or two, all of a sudden everything clears. I go into the gym and I'm a fucking animal. A year ago, I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
now, with how intense everything is in work, I'm like, take a puff. I go in the gym. I'm like, oh, my God. I feel the same way I did. So I don't know if it's overwhelmed with work, anxiety, whatever it may be, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever problem. All I know is I take a puff, I feel way fucking better. Mm-hmm. If I smoke the whole thing, I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to eat every goddamn snack we have in this fucking building. Yep. So there's a certain amount.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like Kim getting her knee surgery and taking a painkiller.
Yep.
There's a reason to take it. However, if she ate that whole bottle, she might have a problem.
Yep.
So I just, I think that getting a medicinal marijuana card from someone online that's a guarantee to get you your card, that's a little rough.
It's like the guaranteed like test clinics and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you meet the doctor online and couple joints like that in Florida. I know that.
I mean, I'm cool with it too. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
To each your own. Whatever you want to do. You want to.
To be honest, it probably is the exact same fucking process, protocol, and reasoning. So.
Oh yeah, it's not
you
illegal.
know.
They're advertising. It's fucking legal, and they're
Yeah.
making a shitload of fucking money. My 12-year-old thought it was a great idea. He's like, that's how I'd do it.
Oh yeah, you could just sit at home and.
She's like, I got the camera on the computer. Let's
Sick.
go. Fucking kid. Bro, it was funny as fuck. Oh
Man, what a time.
Yeah. So everything went good with Kim's surgery.
Yeah, it went good. It was pretty banged up in there.
Dr. Prisk went in.
Yeah.
Another. So that's 2 people in what, like 3 months?
Yeah, he has another big one. He's flying in to see him.
Oh, the dude from Montana,
I think so.
maybe.
I don't know.
He
I
said-
think it was a bicep thing or
Maybe North Dakota, South
either
Dakota,
bicep
East
or
Dakota, West
tricep.
Dakota.
One of the
Yeah,
Dakotas.
one of those ones.
I think it was out west or down south. I forget.
Maybe the guy from the South, Florida.
Maybe.
Put it this way.
He was flying in, getting the surgery, and then he was going to fly back.
I would say that I would not recommend to anyone else other than him.
I couldn't agree more.
Bro, my arm is 100%.
Yeah.
Like I don't have the same strength.
Yeah.
But mobility-wise, like everything, my arm completely straightens. He told me it wasn't going to be straight. He told me, he's like, you'll get 95% range of motion. He's like, I think with how we did everything, with how tight it was, he's like, if you don't do the PT right, you probably will have problems. So I was like, fuck that. I want to be perfect.
Yep.
I could touch the middle of my back. Like,
wild.
couldn't go anywhere else. And PT's important too, but go on.
Yeah, I mean, I've been with Kim for all 3 of these knee surgeries now, and I've never met with a doctor so thorough, pre-op, post-op. Like, I had him have him write notes as he was telling me these things because I'm like, I can't retain it all and listen. I was like, talk to me and write it down and show me the pictures, and just insane. Someone that is so great at their profession, their craft, the pinnacle of your profession.
Fuck yeah.
So
Dana,
cool.
Dana, she's the PA there. She's
Yeah.
stupid smart.
Yeah.
Stupid smart. She's like his right-hand man. She said that how thorough he is, out of this world.
Yeah,
unreal.
Well, yeah, he was going so deep with it. I'm like, man, like you can just graze the surface here with me, and I'll be just as impressed. Like, tell me you did a good job, and I'm like, yeah. Fucking right, I knew you did.
Got it. You got it.
But it was a long surgery, man. I think it was like 3 hours, if not more. And
Consensus was the past surgeon kind of screwed up.
there was just some things that he would not have done or should not have been constructed that way, or the wear and tear was just awful, and sutures all over the place in there. So
He was confused when you said earlier, whenever he went in, he was like, whoever did this.
just didn't know the reasoning behind their methods.
Yeah,
So,
it could have been good, but
right. He's like at the time, he's like maybe, but he's like, I don't know.
maybe that's him being super polite because he's a nice guy.
For
He
sure.
Doesn't want to
Yeah.
make you feel bad about what happened in the past. Like, oh, your knee would have blown out if this fucker would have fixed it right the first time.
Well, that's what I would have said.
That's
Yeah.
what I know. That's what I mean. He's just being super polite and
Yeah.
honest and a good-hearted person, and not freaking you out because your wife just got cut the fuck open.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like showing me the pictures of everything inside there and what was going on, and he somehow made me feel better about going back and seeing her and approaching this recovery, because it's a long fucking recovery. But
How about how he was in here just such a smack off? You know what I mean?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
such a ball buster. He was
Big
busting
time.
my chops, and he's there. But then you're like, man, what goes on up in that melon? It was definitely, because I even said that to Dana when I was there getting my HRT. I was like, his fucking guy's are right. She's like, some days, she's like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, it's just so intense. I'm like, well, because he's the surgeon, he's the doctor, he's the owner of the business, he's the planner, he's everything at that place.
Yeah.
And it's like he's not selling T-shirts or thinking designs, and he's not formulating new supplements. He's operating on human beings.
you know,
Like, don't die on me.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, that level's intense.
I thought about that. He was in surgery all morning. He had one before Kim.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to go back at like 10:30, and he ran late in his first surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So it got pushed back a little bit.
Yeah.
But he came out to see me before he went in for Kim's and had a fresh coffee, walking around. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like my mid-morning break at work when I get a fresh cup of coffee, stretch the legs a bit.
Yeah, getting your smile, feeling good.
And I'm thinking, like, how many meals did he eat today? Like, I would have had at least 3.5, 4 meals right now. And I start doing my whole routine and how intense I think my day is. This dude just got out of a fucking crazy intense surgery going into the knee. My wife was known as the knee.
Yeah, the knee.
Going into another intense surgery,
like
smiling, like all excited. And I'm like, wow, man. Yeah.
Mind blowing.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You and like you said, it's like, oh, it's his midday. Yeah. Like, oh, what'd you do? Did you go have a piece of fruit? Check Instagram?
Right.
Clear your head a little bit? All right.
Yeah.
Like the level of intensity in his work is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why whenever he said there's no such thing as a minor surgery, just minor surgeons.
Right. Yeah.
They're all major, but it's why you need such a good surgeon and why you want to be very thorough.
Yeah.
And he's even said, because he's the foot guy.
Yep.
Like he's the foot and ankle surgeon. I'd say he's probably one of the most well-known in this. He is the most well-known in this area.
Well, I didn't know the foot and the ankle are some of the toughest surgeries to like.
Most intricate.
Yeah, most intricate.
Hands and
feet. Yeah.
And then probably heart and fucking
brain.
Neurosurgeons.
Neuros.
But as an orthopedic surgeon, that's up there. My mom, she's what, 61, I think? 60? I don't know. I don't know how fucking old she is. 60, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, she has a nasty foot, all fucked up. She's had 2 foot surgeries. No one's fixed it. And I'm talking her into it because, bro, my mom she has to wear shoes everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
They're so banged up, she has to wear shoes. Because if she in her bare feet, something happens and they really hurt. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you wear fucking shoes everywhere. You know how bad that would suck? Yeah. I love being barefoot. I'm barefoot here sometimes.
Yep.
Like a fucking bohemian. It's great.
Yep.
But she's going to go in because he has this thing that'll look at it and this machine that's, I don't know, big deal.
Yeah,
I think he mentioned it on the podcast.
Yeah.
But intense.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't imagine that.
So calm. And small talk before surgery, I could barely small talk, and I had nothing to do with the day. I was there for emotional support. I had snacks that I ate,
all at once.
I ate all my snacks by 1:30. I was so mad. There was nothing good there. I had a stale bagel.
I heard when I was at the hematologist. I go to the hematologist to get a phlebotomy every week now.
Yeah.
But it's a big chemo. It's what happens at the hematologist is phlebotomies, chemo, blood work, all that. So usually I'm there with people that are getting chemo, and I got to be a smack off.
Yeah.
And the one older lady there, she's in her 80s, and she's like, the food at Pittsburgh East is delicious. And I'm sitting there like, God damn it. And her son's with her, who's an older gentleman as well. Yeah. And he's just like, oh, Mom. she's like, I really, because she was going to be there a while apparently, and she's like, I could really go for, she said some type of sandwich from somewhere. Yeah. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, fuck yeah. I was like, I should just go get food and just start bringing it to everybody around her for today. Yep. Just fucking, because it was nuts, dude. Being in there's tough.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
Every time I go there, it's hard to be there because I'm there getting a phlebotomy, which is just, for anybody that doesn't know, it's just blood coming out of my body. I have to go get it done because my hematocrit and my hemoglobin were super high, so we're dropping it. I'm in normal ranges, but I still go every week to get it checked. Yep. And if my hemoglobin and hematocrit are at a certain level, I get a phlebotomy done. Mm-hmm. I think they wouldn't do it. Every time I go in there, I'm loud too. I'm a little bit of a dick. I'm super loud.
No shit.
I'll be damned, huh? And I tell them, it's like, can we just take 2 of these? And they're like, well, we'd have to stick you twice. And I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, I got
like,
2 arms.
No. And I'm like, yes, let's do it. You can take bags. I don't give a fuck.
Get it out of there.
And they're like, well, we're going to give you fluids after that. I'm like, lady, I'm here because I have too much blood in my body. Mm-hmm. So why don't we take it out and not put anything back in?
Yeah.
They're like, did you have a big breakfast? I'm like, no, I fasted. You can't do that. I'm like, lady, my levels just told me that if this doesn't come out of me, I have problems.
Yeah.
Let's go. So they take it out. Every time they take it out and I say something, something just to bust balls, but it's at the end of the day, you can take as much of it out of me and you want, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
All I know is now that I'm in normal ranges, I'm allowed to take another half a cc a test.
Nice.
Not really.
Oh,
They told me not to do that, but I'm going to anyway soon.
I mean, I would think you can create your own new baseline.
Since I'm going so often, I keep paying them too. It's expensive. It's not cheap. So if I'm paying for a service, I might as well do my own science experiment.
Yeah.
While they're trying to make me healthy and not fuck up.
As long as they keep telling you you're doing it right, I think you're in the clear.
I'm just gonna keep pushing that envelope.
They're like, hey, Seth, yes?
What happened? I ate red meat. Well, it says here you're on Trenbolone.
No, well, I did get the meat from a new source.
Yeah, it was this.
Has nothing to do with the fucking meat, dude.
I'm telling you, this farm, the cows were huge. They were massive.
Why are you sweating so bad?
I don't know. I'm hot. It's a riot. I love it. But in that place, like I give a lot of the people there. The people there are so great.
Yeah. What is it? UPMC East.
Yeah,
that's
that
where
hospital over there.
Yeah, fucking one of the nicest hospitals I've ever been in. Mm-hmm. Organized, like nurses wrote Kim like really nice notes and put them like in her bag to like take home. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wonderful people.
Yeah,
they did a really good job with everything.
Yeah,
clean
receptionists, even the people that got to do the screenings coming into the hospital that don't want to fucking do it. Like you can tell, she's like, this is just what I have to do. Yep. I'm like, hey, don't explain. Just tell me what the fuck I got to do.
Yep.
You know, so that was nice. I didn't feel like it was I was in a prison. No one was up my ass because, like, dude, you're there long enough. Like, I got to eat. I'm taking the mask off. I'm going to eat. I'll put it back on.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't have a problem with the mask inside hospitals.
Yeah, I totally get it.
I mean, you could have told me before this all hit to wear, if you're going into the ICU or you're going into any type of in specific areas, wear a mask. Like, yes, I could understand that.
Yeah.
Like, even regardless, but like it's just everywhere is out of hand in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
It was the longest I've had one on ever. Mm-hmm. Like my ears were fucking sore. Mm-hmm. Like borderline like ear infections, I think.
I used to, whenever I was doing safety, when I was a safety guy, you have to wear respirators.
Yeah.
Guys that we have respirator fit tests. Certain job tests you have to wear the right PPE for the job. Mm-hmm. Like that's very important. That's part of what is the problem with out there with everybody. The coronavirus, all coronavirus, they're much smaller than the actual
than any of the masks anyone's wearing.
The openings on the masks.
Mm-hmm.
So all through that. So it's like, what does it stop? It stops like the big droplets, but it doesn't stop it. Mm-hmm. It depends. Nobody cares as long as something's over your face. Like this is a joke, but this is acceptable.
Even it like hanging off the ear or around the throat semes to be like, oh, he's got it just in case.
He's just trying to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy. But during that and within I can't remember exactly the scenario, but whenever I was doing doing the oil and gas, there was guys up on top of the flow tanks. And they had on respirators, but the cartridges were incorrect for the chemicals that were inside the tank. Mm-hmm. And they were noticing they were able to smell and taste like a chlorine taste. And I'm like, what type of cartridge do you have on it? And they ended up having the incorrect cartridge. So they still had on the respirator, but the cartridge was improper.
Right.
Right there opens up a huge problem because if that employee gets sick, we have an issue.
Yeah, right.
So you have a workplace injury. How does it happen? You go through the process, all that. But hey, you have to wear the right PPE for the right job. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a big thing. That was and watching people wear them all day. Bro, wearing a respirator like a full face respirator. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's intense.
Yeah.
It's really intense. It'll take a toll on you.
I was very, very uncomfortable towards the end
and you just had on the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have there's so many things. Like whenever I have been out of safety for 5 years. I haven't done a lick of safety work. 4.5. So whenever you look at it, and I'm like, okay, whenever you do a respirator fit test, the first thing is about cleaning and storing it. Like that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Nobody, these masks are just everywhere.
Oh,
dude.
Just
throwing them on the truck, throwing them everywhere.
I put it everywhere.
I'm like, oh my God, they're so bad. It's the whole process is unreal, and that alone right there tells me that it's just all it is a control mechanism. in my opinion. Everybody can think what they want, but that's just my opinion. I think it's just a control mechanism to see what people would do, to see how far they could push, because otherwise all this shit wouldn't be going on.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It is nuts.
It's crazy. I saw at Walmart when I went, they have masks, like socks, packs of 6, and they're open. They're not like in bags. They're like, it's like a pack of socks that would just have like a cardboard covering over it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, so we're selling face coverings like socks out in the open, and people were picking them up and touching them to feel the material. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
This is nuts. We're living in a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Out of hand.
A bad movie.
I went to U-Haul to get some boxes to move.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I'm in there looking at boxes. Small U-Haul joint right there in Monroeville,
Yep.
or in Plum. And this older lady comes in. She has a mask on. And I'm like, okay, I stand here. I'm looking at this. Nobody in the store has a mask on. There's 3 people. Me, the guy that owns it, and then the guy that, I don't know if he manages it or owns it, and then one of his workers. And they had masks around their neck. Okay. Because everything's fine. Lady comes in. She got like a bundle of small boxes. And as she's walking out, she's like 220,000 dead by the end of this year. And the guy that's walking the boxes out for her, the manager, goes, "Who, me?" And she's like, "No, that man right there is going to die. He's going to die because he's not wearing a mask." Meanwhile, the dude's not wearing a mask and he's walking out. They walk out. And she didn't stop. And I'm like, holy fuck, this lady's off her rocker today.
Yeah.
He comes back in, he's like, "You're going to fucking die." And I'm like, no shit, I heard.
Not him, though.
No, but not you. And he's like, "Nope, I'm selling the boxes. I'm not dying. She needed my boxes.
I'm certified box guy. I am healthy.
I'm healthy. I sell the boxes. I don't have to wear a mask. You're going to die."
You're dead.
I couldn't believe it.
Walking dead.
It's crazy. Mayhem out there. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Everything is so far blown out of proportion. It's tough because, I mean, I watched the news for 5 minutes, and again, just was like, oh my God, people watch this every day. They're fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm telling you, it's like being in a bad relationship with a crazy fucking significant other.
Yeah.
A manipulative, crazy, psychopath significant other. That's what this is like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like you want to listen, but you don't, because like.
No, they're telling you. They're telling you something and looking you in the eye, and they're so convincing, and they're lying right to your fucking face. And then when you're like, that's not real, you're fucking lying, they make you think you're crazy, and they're right. Meanwhile, they know they're wrong. They know they're manipulating you, but they're going to still look you in the eye and be very convincing. Fucking mind-blowing. And then you're like, maybe I'm crazy. Nope. It's crazy. It's nuts.
It is nuts.
Yeah. Being in a crazy relationship, I was like, that's exactly what this is. That's why I called bullshit from the very beginning. We caught a lot of shit for that, too. Mm-hmm. People said it was going to be the zombie apocalypse, and I don't take anything serious. I was like, no, motherfucker. If you're old enough and look around, and you can smell bullshit. Mm-hmm. If it looks like shit and smells like shit, it's shit.
Yep.
I was like, you're not taking it serious. Listen, bud. I'm taking it serious. I know a bunch of people that got the coronavirus. They went to the doctors. You know what they were told? 3 days after you show no symptoms, you can go back to work. Whoa. Why aren't we talking about that? Why aren't we talking about the protocol for people that get the coronavirus?
Right.
It's not 2 weeks. They told him 3 days. 3 days after no symptoms are shown, you can go back to work. I'm like, so he's like, yeah. He says, I felt like shit for a day. I had a 99.6 degree fever for 2 days. He's like, I felt like I drank like I did in college as a 40-year-old man. No shit. And he's like, yeah, it just felt like shit for a day. He's like, I've been way fucking sicker. He's like, pneumonias are way worse. I'm like, get out of here. And he says, oh yeah. He says, but he's like, I could see how some people are affected differently. If you have underlying conditions, if you have an underlying condition and get a pneumonia, yeah, you're gonna have some fucking problems.
Yep.
You have an underlying condition and you get you get the flu, and it hits you hard, you don't eat properly, you don't hydrate properly, you're not well nourished, you don't take your vitamins and minerals, and you take care of yourself, it's going to hit you fucking harder.
For sure.
He's like, I had a day where I was like, I don't want to do anything. That day felt like I was really hungover and felt like shit. Then I had a 99-degree fever and was perfectly fine. I was just like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. He's like, and then I was okay. I was like, so what do you like? What do you think? And he's like, this is what I think. This is fucked up to say. And I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm excited. He's like, do you know somebody that has the coronavirus? He's like, go touch them, go lick them, get the coronavirus, get the antibodies, and get the fuck over with. I'm like, what? Get out of here. And he says, oh yeah, dude. He's like, fuck this shit. It's not. That was what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm in no rush. I think probably a lot of people have gotten it and just were like, oh, I felt like shit. And then some people that were affected hard by it, yeah, I don't know. There's just so much lying and bullshit.
It's crazy. Like, up until this point, it really hasn't, like, affected me or us. Because, you know, you just go out, like, I mean, the restaurants, you can't go out or whatever. But this weekend, I went to a bachelor party.
Nice. Did you go to titty bar?
Nope. We went paintballing. Mm-hmm. Like 25 people. We didn't wear a mask. And then we went to the casino.
What was the casino like?
It was fucking awful.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you had to go in, show your ID, get your temperature taken, like forehead to the temperature thing.
Yeah.
You had to walk around with a mask, no alcohol. After, if it was before 11, you had to get a drink only if you ordered food. It was fucking brutal. We lost our buzz real quick. I think we were in there for like 30 minutes, and we were like, okay, we're going back on the fucking bus and drinking. Like, it was right outside.
Man.
It was awful. The worst thing ever.
That's tough.
Going to the casino and losing money sober is fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah. At least if you're hammered, you don't even know you
Exactly.
are.
Yeah, you're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that sucks.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of people there?
There's quite a bit of people.
Really?
Plexiglass things everywhere, you know, between the fucking shit. And
Man, that's weird.
yeah, $5 blackjack was closed down.
How about how they put a piece of plexiglass up and, like, making you feel like it's doing something?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That blows my mind.
I like them at grocery stores when you're like, okay, I'm going to check out, but I'm going to walk 2 feet this way, and I'm going to be past the plexiglass. Yeah.
I'm still gonna hand you my card.
I can't believe it.
I'm still handing you my
like I've
my
always
bonus
used.
card.
I always have hand sanitizer in my truck. I've always had it. And then now, like after Walmart or the grocery store, I'd put hand sanitizer on. Like, oh, I just was in there touching everything.
Walmart's always been nasty. Like, come on.
When has Walmart not been nasty? Who? Whenever you go into a Walmart bathroom, you're like, oh boy, it's so nice and clean in here. It smells great.
If I went shopping anywhere with my mom as a kid, as soon as we got home, hey, wash your hands. Hey, where are you going? Wash your hands.
Yeah, come on. Before you eat, wash your hands. Like these are things that have always been like part of life, and like now they're it's like being in a crazy relationship. Mm-hmm. It's nuts. No titty bars. Were they open?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Man.
No.
The night scene has taken such a hit.
Yeah.
And poor girls are out there working the corners now. Private parties. I wonder if they do private parties.
Oh, we tried. Nope.
Probably still wear masks.
That's tough.
That makes that whole line of work a little weird.
Yeah. I think you have to get someone that's like on OnlyFans or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
I read about them.
Yeah.
I heard about them. I like them. I haven't opened up any yet. I haven't checked it out yet. I got to start. I need to use the company card and fucking. Yeah. I need to spend like $1,000 on OnlyFans sites and see what Gino says. That's what I want to do.
See what Gino says.
Well, the general will see it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be like.
She'll politely message us individually. Hey.
We should.
Listen, I know what this is.
Do you want my access code?
Did you use the wrong card No.
No. What do you think?
Do you want in?
This is research. Fuck you guys.
This is marketing.
I'm seeing if I should do one. And apparently, from everything I've seen, they make tons of money. I would love to make another $30,000 a month.
It's like training.
That'd be great.
It's just online training. That's where I'd categorize it.
That's what it is.
A continuing education. I mean,
wonder how far you can push this. Wonder how far you can push like the OnlyFans side of thing.
Only one way to find out.
Like, can you teach me how to beat my dick? Like, is that a thing? Like, is that like
How-tos.
Like how-tos and Skypes and all that.
I could see.
Have you ever seen the fucking the double dickers, the over-unders, the dudes with 2 dicks?
I mean, I saw one double decker.
That's a real thing.
There's more than one.
Real people. There's multiple people that have a penis, like 2 penises. They don't have 1 dick. They have 2 dicks. Like an over and under shotgun, like boom, boom. They have that.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom, not side to side. I don't know. Maybe the one I saw was over and
There
under.
was one when we were at the Arnold the one year. Some girl was like showing us.
Oh yeah.
Remember
How
that?
she gets dick pics, and then she's like, "Yeah, there's a dude that sent me a dick pic."
Was that a top and bottom?
I think it was over under.
It was
Yeah.
over
Over under, like a 12 gauge.
Wow.
Some people got 12 gauge. Some people got 20 gauges.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want
Couple,
the
maybe. Wonder like
I'd want the up and down, like
The over
left,
under.
The left and right would be a little.
that'd be tough. Yeah, if God's gonna give you 2 dicks and fuck with you, he's doing over and under. If he did fucking side by side, he's an asshole.
Walking around with this side by side between my legs.
I don't know what to do here. Goes up.
Yeah, there's not enough space between them to like use them both properly at the same time.
I'd imagine they'd both get hard at the same time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What if only one draws like blood for like?
Nope, not the one I saw. I looked it up. I did my research. It's wild.
Double.
Made me feel bad about myself for a minute too.
Because they have like two good D's.
They got double D's. They got really good D's too.
Fuck.
Cursive. They look good. They're big.
It's got to be a curse.
I don't know.
It's got to be a bad thing to walk around
I don't know.
with.
Could you, dude, I'd show everybody. If Shane had 2 dicks, I'd be like, Shane's got 2 dicks. Show him. Show him your dicks. Let's
Hey,
rip
I'm
'em
Bob.
up.
This is Shane. He's got 2 dicks. You want to see it? And he's like, yeah, I'd love to show you.
And people are like, it's one of those things that's so incredibly fascinating. You're like, so wait, there's people out there that have 2 dicks. Over and under.
I don't know if I'd like the over under though, because how low is the under one?
No. They're like right on top of each other.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Because if it's between your legs and you're trying to like run or walk, it would
these
hurt.
people are not being athletes. There's no way.
they're
They're made for the movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're made for the movies. You could, man, double penetration, no matter what. Yep, going in hot. Wonder if one's bigger than the other on some people. Wonder if one's like a 12 gauge, the other one's like a 410.
Yeah.
Jesus, blowing up right now. What is going on?
I'm getting my weekly phone call from the phlebotomy. Hello.
This was my mother.
Hello.
It's okay. She texted me right away then and said, my brother passed his driver's exam.
All right.
Yeah, because he failed it on
Should
Friday.
let her know we're talking about double dicks right now.
Yeah.
She should Google
Hey,
them.
Mom.
Pull that up, Wire. Pull it up, Shane. Let's see them double dicks.
Do not pull it up. I'm not looking
I'm
at
telling
it.
you, it's wow.
I already seen. Here you
It's
go. Look,
insane.
Shane's so. He
not-
has it bookmarked.
Double dicker.
Oh, look, he has it bookmarked.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
The
James
double
Franco.
dicker.
Double dicks.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
Oh, some people do have side by side.
Oh, there is a side by side.
Oh, Jesus. My
Alright,
God.
Yeah, I don't like the side by side. That's weird.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that man was blessed twice.
Very much so. Jesus, God in heaven.
All right.
Yeah, get out of
He's
Can I
got
shut
got
this off?
twice the size of me 2 times.
Jesus.
That was intense. My God. 2 of them.
I should put
my-
that on YouTube.
Another phone call. I wonder.
People went in on this. People went in on a conversation. FaceTime them. Show them the double dicks.
I wonder, can you use one at a time as like a strategy? You know,
Oh,
bedroom time just doubled now.
I wonder, like, do they both shoot? Or does just one shoot?
Yeah, is it a single chamber or is it like a?
Boom, boom. These are fucking serious questions here, okay?
I would love to have a double dicker on the show now.
I'd want to see it. It's not gay. It is fucking scientific research. This is real.
Yeah.
How did God give you 2 penises? How do you? Okay. Well, all right.
Is there 4 nuts?
Oh, that's a
Pull
good
back
question.
up. Let's go.
I know. I didn't look close enough. I was just like quick looking 10 times.
Dude, double dickers have four testicles. All right. So here's the question.
No.
No, they look like 2 balls.
Yeah, that's one
Even
down
a top
there.
and bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's two
yeah.
Man,
balls.
that girl looks like she's enjoying both of them.
Jesus.
Good God.
All right, get out of there now.
I'm fucking. This is. All right. So here's the gig.
Man.
Here it is. We all know when we found our peckers, it was like, whoa. Once I found that fucking thing, I was like, man, this thing is fascinating. All right. I just had a son. If my son was born with 2 dicks, I would be like, hey, doc, what the fuck's going to happen here? You can't. Obviously, I don't think you can take one off. I don't know if that's like a thing. Those gentlemen obviously kept both of theirs. So I don't know if you take one and leave one. But, all right, so now here we go. As you get older and you've gone through the process of getting naked in front of other individuals for gym class, in sports,
Yep.
taking a leak outside, being 6 years old, whipping it out. This whole process of having 2 dicks instead of one growing up would be insane.
Yes.
How? First time you get jerked off, you're like, yeah. Girl doesn't know what she's doing. She got no clue. Might be the first time she's ever grabbed a dick. Might be the second. What's it like being the guy
That has 2.
that has 2 and the girl, and you're a sweet guy. You're a gentleman.
Yeah.
Those guys look like fine gentlemen
Yeah.
in the movies.
Yeah.
They're making money. How does one tell a young girl, I have 2? And could you imagine that? It's a
So
fucking
freaked out.
crazy mutation.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to town on there, and like you're like, I just got 2 of them, honey. It's okay. I don't know. You do one, I'll do one.
It's like a piston. Like a.
Could you imagine growing up with 2 fucking dicks?
Do you piss out of both?
I don't know.
Does one piss and one doesn't?
I don't know.
Are both fed by the bladder? Like,
I don't know. That's what I mean. To both shoot, to both pee, to both blow loads. Do you imagine that?
is one hard? Is one soft? Do they both get hard?
They
Do
both got to get hard. They looked hard in that.
They worked for that.
That was intense.
Jesus.
That dude was huge too. How the fuck is that possible? What are you doing to me, God? You give this
2
dude
huge dicks? Come on.
2 fucking
You
10-inch
fucking
penises?
assholes.
What are you guys doing to me?
I found out
Oh
what
my
it's
God.
called.
Shane's into the research. What's it called?
Diphalia
Diphalia.
is a genetic condition present at birth which causes a person to have 2 penises.
This rare condition was first written about report by the Swiss doctor Johannes Jacob Wecker when he encountered a cadaver examining the condition in 1609. So people had 2 penises for a long time. Oh, okay. This condition of having 2 penises is alone not dangerous. However, diphalia is associated with many other conditions that do cause medical problems. People with diphalia often experience other congenital defects, including digestive and urinary tract problems. UTIs. Probably trying to find its way out. It's like,
Wait, what did it say up there? Hold on. Scroll back up. Keep going.
man, my eyes are getting worse. I'm
Like,
having trouble reading that.
Symptoms.
Symptoms.
Like,
2 penises.
well, yeah, I was gonna say, what's more of a standout? Like,
Anchor's 2 peckers.
I think I'm showing symptoms. I have 2 dicks.
I'd show everybody.
I mean, what I was trying to find out is if they're both functional.
Oh, man. I bet you that the OnlyFans with 2 penises does really well.
Probably.
I bet you most only one functions correctly. I'd say there's like probably a little bit of like a defect to the one. Like one of the 2, like it could actually be a really bad thing. Like what if like only one really works and like you're going at it and the other one just starts pissing everywhere?
Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, don't pull that.
I just saw a clip of that.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn.
Wikipedia has some dirty ass shit.
Yeah, don't.
That was
God.
rough.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
What was that?
I think
you
I'm-
just
No,
ruined the whole vibe, Shane.
I know. I'm sorry.
You went in there and just started scaring me. We were looking at dicks. We were trying to figure this whole thing out.
I thought every double
I was-
dicker just had really nice big perfectly
guy-
shaped penises.
that guy was
not him.
He was on the other end of that.
Yep.
He was on the poor end. Sweet baby Jesus. All right.
Well,
I want to unsee that.
I would enjoy having an over and under 12 gauge shotgun in my pants. I would show everybody. I would go to the beach wearing a Speedo, and yeah, it'd be fun. Now, probably people that have two dicks that are listening. There's got to be at least one. There's got to be at least one person,
yeah, hit us up.
or knows somebody that has
Someone
two penises.
knows.
There has to be.
Yeah. I don't know. There was only like 100 cases in
Could
the
you
last
imagine-
400 years or some shit like
Could you
that.
imagine being a woman and then finding out the man that you're like really into has two dicks? And like he's a nice guy, he's just got two penises.
Double the pleasure.
How do you like be like you're going into this relationship and like it's because you're starting to get a little more serious, and then like you got to break the news, like, hey, I got to tell you something before we go any further because like I like you a lot,
Yeah.
and I know after we get out of here I want to fuck the shit out of you. Something I got to tell you. She's like, oh my God, you're married. Oh my God.
Oh my God, you have a small dick.
You got-
It's
You got a
okay.
pinky-sized penis.
It's all right.
Not exactly. Got a little problem. I have two penises. What?
Shut
No,
up.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Wait, you do?
Prove it.
Can I see it? Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
Show everyone this thing.
She's like, hold on. I gotta take a picture. I gotta send this to Jenny.
Jenny, do you ever see a double dicker in person?
Oh my God. Intense. How'd we even get on that subject, huh? That was crazy.
You know, I don't know.
I think you guys are-
Speaking of dicks, this fine gentleman from somewhere, I had a gift or a box this morning here sitting in front of me. This is a divine delicacy from, I don't know, it was from somebody. It is a nice chocolate dick. What do you think?
I mean,
Looks about right for you. Huh?
good shape.
Good shape, good look. Somebody sent me a chocolate dick, and it says, eat a dick. I think
I'd have a really hard time eating that, and I love chocolate. Like even breaking off a piece with my knife, I don't think I could eat that. Especially the tip.
I got one of these for my brother-in-law.
Did you?
On Christmas, because we do the Secret Santa
see it.
thing, and I got it. And I was like, "Hey, bite it, make him look like a dick." I made him put it in his mouth. I fucking took pictures the whole time.
The Don. It's called the Don.
Yeah, it's a great morning. It's a great gift. Great gift.
1969.
Nice.
Classic. Exclusive edition. Well,
What a dick morning, huh? Crazy. Good times. Good times. So we haven't tried any of the Oak and Bond little things
No,
here.
no,
That's what we've been drinking.
I wanted to.
We got to order more.
Yeah, I just talked to them over the weekend.
Yeah, he reached out.
Yeah.
Super guy. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Said he was going to send some mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to order. We got to put an order in.
Yeah.
I like supporting him.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that I really don't want to get it for free. I'd like to support him because they do such a good job.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like,
People
we're
that do a
gonna-
good job with everything, you need to be supported with it. I'm ready for more coffee. I'm all fucking wired up this morning.
I did get some fire coffee from Presto George.
What'd you get?
They finally had the Haitian Blue back in stock. They haven't had that for a while. And then some kind of Tasmanian blend or
I think I've had that before.
really good.
I like them all.
Yeah, I like them all.
I like everything except I'll find the good in any coffee except the flavored ones. Not a big flavored guy.
Yeah, I've been having to make the coffee at home. I had to learn the ratio she did because she makes better coffee than I do. So I had to relearn her ratio, which it's 1-to-1, so it's pretty easy.
I'll be goddamn.
But I had to show her. I was like this
That
scoop
one.
or this one, or like
Is it an overfilled one,
you do
or
a
is it
couple
a flat?
heaping and then
Which
4
one?
normal. And
How's it work?
so I still haven't nailed it. I've been doing all this stuff around the house. I'm losing my fucking mind.
I'll be amazed. I can't believe you do things.
I'm so bad at stuff. I broke the fucking dishwasher. Like the top rack of the dishwasher, broke it. Like it's hanging on by a thread.
What are you? Are you a child?
Yeah. It's so bad.
Bob's like, broke the dishwasher. I'm gonna go buy a new one.
Oh yeah. Well, that, and I realized how much I hate the fucking oven. Now they're all getting fucking replaced. Not right now because it's a shithole in there.
Not a good idea to do it now, Bob.
But so she hasn't gone upstairs either because our stairs are just
Very
it's a
steep.
farmhouse.
Yeah,
They're
farmhouse.
steep fucking wooden stairs.
Yeah.
Not going up there.
Nope.
So like
Laundry room's up there.
yesterday, she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna do a load of laundry." I'm like, "No." I was like, "I'll go up and do it." And she's like, "No, I'm going up." And I'm like, "No." I was like, "Hold on." I was like, "Let me go clean up," because all my training clothes were just fucking everywhere up there. I haven't been living upstairs either, and it just fucking it's out of control. I was like, I'm gonna go put a load of laundry in. I cleaned up like 2 of the rooms real quick. It was bad, dude. I don't know.
You don't do it.
I don't, and
If you don't use it, you lose it.
I'm in a tough spot. It's been a very trying few days,
Yes, it's difficult.
and
to do
my
things.
knees are fine. I only got like irritable and I was only a dick like maybe twice, and she's just too like I don't know. She didn't even give me shit for that.
No.
She's like, I'm sorry, and then I just feel even worse. Like, just yell at me.
Yeah, dude. She can't do shit. She's
No.
feeling useless. It's
Yeah.
simple. I mean, I don't know. You just do it. You're
No,
good.
I know.
You're fine.
It's just amazing, like how much that is done at that home that I don't ever even
Oh yeah.
not even think about for a second.
Oh bro.
Fuck.
Why do you think whenever you go to somebody's house and they have kids and you see fucking mayhem and then you look at the mom and the mom's like, it's fucking crazy. And you're like, oh, they're good. They're kids. They're
Yeah,
fine.
right.
Oh, they're good. No, they're fucking animals. And like the moms are like, I can't tell whether that's chocolate or shit. Let me taste it. You're like, oh my God, Jesus, woman. You're like, oh no, it's fucking mayhem.
Yep.
The amount of shit that moms do, or here I go, I'm fucking stereotyping typical stay-at-home mom, no stay-at-home dads. Whatever gender you are in your stay-at-home parent, it's fucking nuts. It's insane.
Yeah.
Kids are fucking crazy. Shit's all over the house. Like
I'm worse than a kid.
Oh yeah,
Way worse than
Oh
a
yeah,
kid.
dude. We yesterday we were moving shit all weekend,
Yeah.
doing all kind of stuff, and we were looking at the refrigerator. It's fucking bare. Last Sunday, I went and fucking spent a ton of money on meats and fruits and all kind of fresh vegetables, everything. I go, I spent a good bit, and that's what we eat. It's all gone. It's all gone.
Yeah.
Like all of it, dude. I fucking no bullshit. Bought 6 peaches, 6 nectarines, 6 plums, 10 apples, 2 things of bananas, 2 cantaloupes, a honeydew, a watermelon, and a pineapple. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. It's all gone. The watermelon was gone in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Cut it in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, all gone by the middle of the day on Wednesday. Whole fucking watermelon. It is, and then on top of that, there's laundry for 5 fucking people now.
Yeah.
Unreal. And there's times whenever I'm fucking him hauling around, I'm looking around, I'm like, holy fuck, this place is insane.
Yeah.
Shit's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. I mean, she even stocked the house before she went in for her surgery. She spent like $350 at Giant Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the 2 of us. I mean, that's a lot of fucking food.
Oh, yeah.
Well, amongst all of this, like John Foster, he got me my new meal plan.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's like triple the amount of fucking food I've been eating.
Really?
It's really intense. So like I've literally started following it the very next morning that I had it in my email, and I ate through every piece of fruit, every piece of vegetable, every fucking piece of meat that Kim bought for like stock in the house, all fucking gone. All the fruit is gone. He has me eating so much fucking fruit, it's crazy.
So is it still the same foods?
Similar, just a lot more.
Nutrient dense foods, right?
Kim, I sat down with this meal, and Kim looked at me, and she's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "So what John sent over. This is my pre-workout meal." She's like, "You're gonna eat that and then go work out." I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm gonna go ride 50 miles after I." Dude, like oatmeal, half a cup of berries, peanut butter, cereal, fucking eggs, like
a big meal.
Like huge. Hold on, let me pull it up. Pretty cool app that he uses to do everything too. But
John's on it.
John is very, 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 very smart with
he's a diet guy.
fueling for performance.
Well, bro,
blew my fucking mind.
He is one of the best wrestlers. He's one of the best wrestling trainers in Ohio.
So half a cup of oatmeal, 1 whole banana, half a cup of mixed berries, tablespoon of peanut butter, half of a protein bar. That was all just for my pre-workout meal. Get back from working out. Cream of rice, oatmeal, egg whites, whole eggs, mixed berries, glutamine, collagen peptides, all my greens, and a drink. Already those 2 meals were like what I was eating in a fucking day.
That's what I was telling you. I said on your big days, nutrient dense.
So like my run, my bike, I got through these workouts and then some.
Yeah.
I performed. I didn't need all day to recover. My muscles aren't sore today.
You should not be dying
No.
after a big workout if you fuel your body properly.
Yep. It's amazing, and he wants me to get blood work done because he wants to see if I'm deficient in any vitamins or minerals.
Yep.
He's like, your biggest thing with a triathlon, he's like, you don't want to get out there and learn the hard way that you're deficient in potassium or you're deficient in calcium or you're deficient in whatever the fuck it is. He's like, that's the day you're going to figure it out. So he's getting everything, seeing how I'm training with a big breakfast in my stomach, which I was fine. Then these lighter days, eating just a little bit of a lighter pre-workout meal because I don't need it as much. And then big salad in the afternoon.
Good for the belly.
Like tons of greens on it, like greens I don't usually eat, like ton of spinach, like 4 cups of spinach. I think it said either radishes or beets or something. The chickpeas, like all very, very different.
Like my veggie bowls.
Like your veggie bowls. And it's not a whole lot of protein, like probably 205 grams a day. But then my carbs are like 250, 300. My fats are like 80 to 100. And now it's nutrient dense, like we talked about last week.
Well balanced
diet.
Very nutrient dense foods. And then massive quantities of it on big training days.
Yeah, and then adjusted my cheat meals too.
You have to.
He's like, he's like, if Friday and Saturday and Sunday are big workouts, he's like, Friday night, cheat meal. He's like, before your workout, he's like, so a cheat meal that is going to agree with you. He's like, maybe not the pizza. I'm like, fuck. And then he's like, and then Saturday morning, he's like, cheat breakfast as well. He's like, not shit. He's like, but something you would eat 4 hours before your actual race day meal, like big meal. So I did that Saturday and Sunday, ate lighter this morning so far. I feel amazing. It's crazy.
You're a performance athlete, not a bodybuilder.
Yep.
Performance athlete.
Yep.
You know, it's like he trained a ton of big time athletes when they were in the early stages of their careers.
Yep.
Like I know he trained Cody Garbrandt, like when Cody was in like the 7th, 8th, 9th grade, 10th grade. Like he was a big wrestler out in Eastern Ohio.
Yeah.
Like John is an animal when it comes to training young athletes.
Yeah.
He builds young athletes. That's one of the coolest things that you could do. I mean, big time wrestling school. I think it's Perry High School, which is huge wrestling school. Eastern Ohio, Western PA. Western PA is massive for wrestling. Like if you wrestle in Western PA and you're known and you're pretty tough, you're a fucking animal.
Yeah.
You win whippeals, you're pretty fucking tough. It's always been a big thing, and Eastern Ohio is the same way. So he's trained. I mean, He's trained a ton of different kinds of athletes.
Yeah.
He's really good at it. Very good with the nutrition side of it and fueling them. And like I said, he was wrestling coach for, apparently Cody Garbrandt was a fucking psychopath as well. Like, he looks.
I feel like most wrestlers are. Like,
Yes,
they have a little-
I'd probably say that wrestlers are, yeah, they're a different breed, very different breed. Like, they're so well conditioned, and they're intense. It's just fucking crazy. Wrestling is a wild sport.
It was nice. It's so nice to talk to someone that's just as excited to help you as you are excited to like do the training and do all the shit.
What's part of finding a good coach?
Yeah, he's like I am so excited to be working with you. He's like, if I can contribute to you having better success on your race day or performing better, he's like, that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I know you're not wasting my time. He's like, I've been following you the last 4 months. He's like, you're doing the shit.
Well, that's part of finding a good coach and working with a good coach and collaborating with a good coach. It's like there's fucking every coach under the sun is arguing on the internet right now.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking out of hand. In the bodybuilding world, every coach under the sun, their way's the best, and everybody's fucking morons, and it's over the top. And it's kind of like, all right, so that's part of it. Coaching, being an athlete and finding a good coach. The first step is being coachable, is being willing to work with a coach. And before, don't just go hire a coach because everybody says he's great. Do your goddamn research.
Yeah.
Study up about the person. There's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You can study this person a ton before you actually hire them to be your coach. And everybody needs to understand in the bodybuilding world, like if you're a bodybuilder, you're competing, there's 3 different shows on show day. 3 different shows going on at the same time on show day. You competing, the judges judging you, and the coaches coaching you. 3 different competitions, 3 different egos. And it all exists, rightfully so as well. If you get into bodybuilding, it's full of egos. Pretty much anywhere in life there's egos. You have to understand that. So when it comes to hiring a coach for you, your ego and their ego has to work. Whenever you don't work with a coach, whenever they don't work together, it's usually typically because of an ego thing. Because one's smarter than the other, and it's like, hey, that's the first step. Be coachable.
Right.
And if there's something that you disagree about with the coach, you have to say, hey, I don't like the way that sounds. And then you talk it out. But if you let your ego get in the way, it works no more. And then whenever an athlete leaves a coach, they're like, oh, there's drama there. Sometimes there is. Sometimes it was one side. Sometimes it was both sides. Sometimes it's best just to separate and go your separate ways. It's like a relationship.
Yeah.
Whenever Hani and I stopped working together, it was because I acted like a fucking child. It was because that was the first time I lost. It was because I fucking didn't like how something went. My ego got the best of me. That was when I was 26 years old. I learned the hard way from it. But whenever you're with a coach, like, you need to be coachable. You have to be, and do your research. Like, Nick Trigili, like, everybody hates Nick. Nick's a fucking New Jersey dickhead. I like Nick because he's very honest with me. Yeah. Whenever I was doing with my nutrition, 2 years ago, whenever I was getting fucking huge again, he helped me with my nutrition because I was like, I can't grow past this point. What do you think? And he's like, send me over your diet. So I sent him over, and he says, you need to make these adjustments. Made those adjustments. I got fucking big. Got very big. Yeah. And it wasn't because I took more gear. It was because I manipulated my food. And I can get past the fact that he's an asshole sometimes. Because if you work with somebody from the East Coast, if you work with a New Yorker and you're not a New Yorker, you're going to think they're a prick. Yeah. Right away. He's an East Coaster. It's just how it goes. But that's part, like, he and I work well together because, like, he has not steered me in the wrong direction. He's open. He's honest with me. I'm sure that he's had trouble with people in the past. If you don't get along personality wise, it's not a good mix. That person could get many people to turn pro, but if your personalities don't match, you got a problem. Yeah. It's not going to work. Yep. And that's what's great about having a bunch of different coaches. But the fact that in our industry, everybody's talking shit on one another, it's crazy. It's fucking ludicrous. Let's just do a good job together.
Let's do our things.
Like, it's like right now, the weightlifting community, with everything going on in the fucking world, all the bullshit, it's like we should all just at least support each other. Like, I can't believe the number of people that just can't wait to bash the fuck out of people. Like, man. What are we, a bunch of fucking schoolgirls online talking shit on each other? Like, Jesus Christ.
There's nothing else going on.
Oh, man.
They're like stirring the
that's
pot.
What it is. I'm
you know?
like, it kills me. And I'm like, and I just look at it and I think to myself, like, this is, we're supposed to be all together. Like, competition. Like, let the competition speak for itself. Let the results speak for themselves. Talk shit, have some entertainment. Some of it is straight entertainment. Some of it is like built for drama and like Siesta Key. And Siesta Key, Anna watches that show. It's nice there, by the way.
Oh, it's beautiful there.
It's really nice there. I looked on Zillow because I'm going to buy a house in Florida. And Florida, I want to get one. And fucking Siesta Key's high end as fuck.
Yeah.
It's up by Sarasota.
Yep.
That area there.
Yeah, that's where we always stayed in Lido Key, which is like a little bit south of Siesta Key, I believe.
The show, those kids on the show, complete fuck offs.
Yeah.
Turds. The one kid's like, I just want to pursue my music career. Meanwhile, his dad's like this fucking huge financial guy that's like fucking loaded. He's like, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, kid, throw the fucking music out the window. Go shadow your dad and learn how to make millions of fucking dollars a year.
Yep.
Millions a year. I just want to do music. I'm sure you do, bud.
Just shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up and go be a financial guy.
Yeah.
Make lots of money.
You can do music whenever you want after you get everything set up.
Fucking crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
It's like those TikTokers. Like TikTok might get shut down, and all the kids that moved to LA to live in a TikTok house.
Bro,
fucked.
I just learned about all that too.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. TikTok's nuts. Trump said he's shutting it down.
I saw that.
They're all freaking out, and I think TikTok's looking to sell their U.S. They're like,
Microsoft might buy them.
oh, even better.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. He'll go. Well, that was the thing. I was like, it's fucking nuts.
Could think of no one better.
Billy Gates.
He's
Billy.
no longer with Microsoft,
Isn't he?
I don't know. You read the news. I have
somewhere.
fucking no idea. But anyway, and I saw he was shutting it down. I'm like, oh man, the amount of revenue that comes from TikTok is out of control for this young generation. I don't even TikTok. I'd say is like 0 to like 24.
Yeah. Maybe a
younger.
little less. Like 22 maybe.
22?
23.
Yeah. I think it's going to continue to grow as these kids get out of college and do that. But anyway, I was like, whenever he's like, oh, I'm going to shut TikTok down, I'm like, man, somebody's going to end up. And it was about the U.S., somebody that controls the U.S. TikTok. I don't know. What am I searching for? The verbiage.
I don't know.
The control of the U.S. TikTok population. I don't even know if that's a thing. They might just say that to make me feel fucking better or to make anybody feel better.
I thought it was just about security.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, I don't know.
But
Wiggle dickers.
yeah, wiggle dickers. They call TikTok. Who calls them that?
Portnoy.
Portnoy calls TikTokers
Did
wiggle
you see?
dickers.
Did you see that thing he put up about like his look? He's like, "This is my look," and it was like the matching top and shorts.
They shadow banned him on my Instagram. I don't see Portnoy shit unless I search for it.
Wow.
It was
I
really
will not
fucking
see
funny.
any of his stuff unless I search for it.
Yeah,
No matter how often I go, because I will make it a point to go like all of his stuff, and it still doesn't show up on my fucking feed. Doesn't show up. Nothing. It hasn't for months. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
shadow banning?
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah, like the outfit he had on that like they put on the mask.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like the
yeah.
cheetah.
The
Like,
cheetah and all that stuff.
so like I think LeBron had something similar, a nice airy shirt and the short shorts matching top, and he's like, "You think this is coincidence?" He's like, "I think not."
Fuck no,
He's
it's
like,
not.
After hours before I claim this is my look, he's like, "Look who's out here, LeBron James."
I will say yes. I'll give him that credit. That dude is
Fuck
that
yeah.
fucking popular. For sure.
I think I want Portnoy to run for president, like eventually.
Listen, Portnoy is not dumb.
No.
He is not fucking stupid at all. He
Nope.
portrays that he's a smack off, and he is a complete fucking jerk off.
Well, yeah, like if you just take a quick glance at his at his IG,
But he
like,
ain't fucking stupid.
eating pizza, wearing Boston sports shit, fucking.
He is not fucking stupid.
It's funny, like you said that LeBron James was wearing his outfit. He's the first one to knock you if you're copying him. If he even thinks you're copying him, he'll call you out. It's hilarious.
I can't believe he interviewed Trump as well.
I know. They let Frankie in there too, his camera guy.
Well, he said in the beginning of the video, he's like, I can't believe they're letting me do this.
Yeah. He goes, I can't believe I'm here.
He's a fucking.
He goes, Frankie, you ready?
I would love to talk to him one-on-one with no camera, no nothing, just fucking see what he's like. He's a savage. He's an animal.
Yeah.
He's a fucking piece of work.
Yep.
Davey.
He is
Davey Day Trade. Global.
Prestige. He's like real life Prestige worldwide.
Yep.
Real life.
Yeah.
Like if he said that he was going to do something, like I'd believe him. Like if he said, "Oh, this is the next thing that we're going to do," I'm like, "Oh boy, it's going to happen." Because he now has the
did you
money
see
and he's that arrogant.
When he was day trading, he was on I forget what website it was, but then he switched to E-Trade. E-Trade fucked him, like it wouldn't bring his account information up, it was freezing. He was on Twitter Live saying he was going to bankrupt E-Trade. E-Trade kicked him off of their platform.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
did.
And then he's on something else now, fucking promoting it. He's just hilarious. He goes at Suits. He calls them Suits, all the Wall Street people.
Oh,
he goes,
yeah.
fuck you, Suits, the Howard Marks, and all this other
He
bullshit.
don't give a fuck.
No.
You see, he bought like the work of art he bought. Oh no, you don't see his shit.
No, what do you? I don't know.
He bought a $2,000 wooden watermelon. Like it was like a piece of, it was like a slice. It was like the whole watermelon, then a slice out of it was made of wood. He's like, yeah, I just bought this $2,000 work of fucking art.
Yeah,
because
Just like
awesome.
have nowhere to fucking put it.
I love it.
Yeah, dude.
There's
He's
some
awesome.
17-year-old challenged him to eat a watermelon, like a competition. And he was DMing him back and forth, posted his DMs. He goes, fuck you, kid. Show up tomorrow at my house. I'll bring the melons. Showed up, beat this kid's ass in a watermelon.
Wait,
He's
kid
Yeah.
showed up.
Oh yeah, he's like, if I'm known for like one other thing, he's like, it's the speed. I can eat a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's world renowned.
That's why you got the $2,000 wooden watermelon.
Yeah.
Because he beat him.
Yep. So then,
How bad did he beat the kid?
I don't know. I can't remember.
then I think wherever he's at right now, they were having trouble sourcing watermelons. So he's like, he told everyone to bring him watermelons. They didn't even know his address. They just started bringing him fucking, look, tons of watermelons. He's like, they're just showing up. They don't know my address. He's like, I don't even know how they're getting here.
Did he say stop sending watermelons?
Yeah, he's like, stop. He's like, every person's bringing me 2 to 3 fucking watermelons now.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
This guy's awesome. I love it.
I love him.
So entertaining.
Yeah.
He built a business, sold the bitch, and now just does whatever he does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just like him when he's on TV. He was on live TV. I think See It or Money, though. I forget the Money show.
Jim Cramer.
Yeah. Mad Money. Is
Mad
that-
Money with Jim Cramer. Yeah.
He was sitting there with the CEO of Barstool or Penn. And
Penn United.
Anything he's saying, she's just like smiling,
Penn
shaking her
National.
head. I was dying. I was like, he's saying all this shit with his fucking boss right next to him.
He don't give a
No,
fuck.
he don't give a shit.
He said he's uncancelable. I would agree that he is uncancelable.
Yes.
He gives no fucks. It's like he wakes up just to fuck with you. Like his goal is to not fuck. He doesn't really like fucking with people. I guess he is the epitome of not giving a fuck.
No. He gets. If you call him out on something, he will roast you. Yeah. It's awesome.
But he's not really roasting you. Like he's not maybe he is.
No,
He's
yeah.
just like setting things
Does he
straight.
look? Does he look? He doesn't really look for a fight. I don't
think
feel like he looks for a fight.
Well, during his quarantine, he did how many box openings? Like 20 plus box openings, 3 hours a night. He kept fucking cutting himself, and then anybody that sent him like dicks, he goes, "Oh, fuck this guy!" Like throw boxes. Like he definitely will roast somebody.
Oh no, I'm not saying that he won't. I'm saying that I don't think
Like looks for it.
he's not looking for trouble.
I don't know. He's pretty fast on his responses. I think he does look for it.
I think he just enjoys fucking with people. That's all it is. He just enjoys fucking with
sport.
people.
It's a sport.
Yeah. He's not. It's not like he's deliberately looking to fuck you over. No, because the only time I'll say whenever he was doing all the pizza reviews and we weren't in coronavirus was whenever those people he seemed half tuned up, but that dude told him to get off the property.
Yeah.
And he's like, worst mistake you've ever made. And then the fucking business shut down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of felt bad, so he went back to give him another review, give him another chance, because that person, like the owner of the place, was like, "Oh, we're really sorry about this," because he did go after him.
Yeah.
Well, like other than that, like whenever a pizza place sucks, it's like, I really like the guy, I really wasn't trying to give him a bad score, but 5-6. And you're like, that does suck. You got a fucking bad pizza review.
It's like the Jack's Pizza, that frozen pizza.
Yeah.
Their guy messaged him and he goes, "Hey, can you send us a pizza? Like I'm doing frozen pizza reviews." Jack said no. Portnoy went at their shit for weeks. He goes, fuck Jack's, the shit. Somebody sent him one. He finally got it. He goes, should I deduct points for this? I don't think I'm going to deduct points. 0.08. I was fucking dying.
Yeah, it was
and
bad.
I did try Jack's myself. It was not good.
I think didn't they send him a pizza oven too?
It's frozen pizza.
I don't think Jack's did.
Oh.
Somebody did. Oh, his reviews are hilarious.
Yeah, he's an animal.
It's fucking great.
He's a riot. Like you said though, if he ran for president, I'd be like, Like the problem is within this today, the world today, it's people want The Rock to run for president.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I understand what people are getting at because they think he's great and he's wonderful, and he is the most popular person on the fucking planet.
He is.
But Portnoy built businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I'd want somebody that built businesses. I don't want somebody that's famous for that. I want somebody that has built businesses, knows business, knows the ins and outs. Like, we're building businesses. I know the ins and outs of $1 million companies.
I think The Rock might be getting there though, just because he did come out with his own tequila. I mean, I don't know how much like you said, I don't know how much he's involved in businesses
Shane,
like that.
he's not involved in the business side of anything.
No, he's just probably the face of it.
If you run the business, running the business is different than being the face of it. People think I'm the face of this company, which I am, but I also run the businesses. Mm-hmm. We run the businesses. We're in the numbers. We're in the marketing. We're in every single thing that we do. Started with nothing, have $1 million companies. That's how this works. Motherfucker, he could build $1 million company in the snap of his fingers, and he started with nothing, and he built those, like with everything. And I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah,
he's a busy fucking man to be in it.
I'm not hating on the dude because I mean, if I was worth that dude's got. How much do you think The Rock's worth?
I don't know, a lot.
Because he's making movies. If you're making movies, he's not supposed to run the fucking companies. Mm-hmm. He's not supposed to.
Do you want to do over-unders?
No.
Oh, this dude's got to be worth he's billions. If it's not billions, it's a fucking lie. 280 fucking million? Suck my dick. No way. That dude's worth way fucking more.
320.
No way, dude.
June 6, 2020, yep.
Kiss my ass. They say I'm worth $1 million. Fuck off. That number's so goddamn low, it's not even funny. This dude is worth way more.
320.
That's not real. That dude's made.
It's what they can gauge. That's not all of his endorsements. That's not all of his side money. That's not all of his fucking.
That's what I mean. That's a shit show. That's a joke. Listen, with him, what I'm getting at is like with him, he's the face of everything. He doesn't have time to run the companies, nor should he. He shouldn't run the fucking companies. He makes less money. If he ran the companies, he'd make less money. You know what I mean? Nobody smart would do that. So, I'm not harping on the fucking guy. I think he's great.
This guy did like a video on Jeff Bezos, like on his money.
Big Jeff.
Like where he had grains of rice laid out. So like a grain of rice, 1 grain of rice in this guy's world was worth $100,000. 1 grain of rice. So he had the first pile was just 1 grain of rice, like someone $100,000 salary.
A lot of fucking money.
A lot of fucking money.
It's a ton of fucking money.
5 grains of rice.
$500,000 fucking dollars.
Bro, huge.
It's a lot of fucking money.
So then it jumped. I forget what it jumped to, like maybe, I don't know, like 100 million, and it's still like this, it's getting there. And then like he started doing like little things like, oh, like if I bought you a brand new Mercedes, it'd be 50,000 out of this, and like it was a quarter grain of salt, or of rice.
Half grain of rice.
So then he started counting out, like he had to start weighing everything, like weighing the rice. And it turned out to be like 58 or 59 pounds of rice was like Big Jeff's pile, opposed to like these people that have $500,000, $1 million, $100, $500 million, and then
fucking Big Jeff over here with fucking.
It's like the table was filled with fucking. Oh, it was insane, because he was like, no one can even conceptualize. He's like, even people with big fucking money. He's like, because I think what was it, 200 billion or like $166 billion or something crazy like that.
I think Big Jeff's first trillionaire. I think he's on pace to be the first trillionaire.
Yeah.
Which, so my thing is like, I didn't give The Rock, bro. I mean, he did the $7 thing, starting with that.
Yeah,
like,
that's where he's at.
I think that's even it might even be an understatement.
Yeah, people don't know.
There's no way.
How could you even fathom that?
He doesn't even know.
He has no idea.
He goes, I'm building a fucking clock in Texas.
You know,
Which is $10 million, which is nothing.
Yeah. That's what's wild. Like, I mean, we all pretty much know what we have in our bank accounts and in our savings, and pretty much I know like how much cash I got like in my truck.
I know, yeah.
And it's like, this dude, I don't think you can't put it all on one paper to see where everything's at. There's no fucking way. Scattered everywhere. $181 billion.
And that's what they say. That's not enough.
I know, that's what I mean. Let's just say that's the number. 181 billion.
Like, that's not.
That means, I don't even know what that means.
But you really don't know what he does besides own Amazon. He's building a clock, right? Like, if I had that much money, like if you guys had that much money, I think we talked about this before. Like, I would want to own a sports team. Like, I would like Mark Cuban. I'd be like, okay, I want to be known as the guy that owns like a sports team.
So this is where this gets so skewed. Like I said that about The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't want him to be president because he's. I don't feel like he is the guy who runs his business.
Mm-hmm.
He ran it at some point, but then his name got so big that, and there's no reason he should run it. Okay. Everybody has their own dreams about what they want to do. Like, I like running the businesses. I like the numbers. I like being in it. I fucking have an affinity for it. Some people don't, or some people just shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? When you're Jeff Bezos, you are like, I don't even know like the level of how his brain operates. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like he has tons of companies. Amazon is like probably 100,000 companies within itself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're their own everything. They're their own process. They're their own processor. They have their own servers. They have their own everything.
Own logistics. Own.
You name
everything.
It. Like they don't use UPS anymore or some shit in certain areas. Like they're becoming their own.
They have their own vans.
Have their
and
own
stuff.
vans and trucks and.
They're their own bank. They're their own everything. They're their own everything. Amazon is not Amazon. We think of Amazon as, hey, look, I can go on Amazon and buy this toilet paper, okay? But in order to buy the toilet paper and get it to me, goes through all their different companies. Mm-hmm. Their company meeting isn't like our fucking Skype call.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there is massive things going on, and the same with fucking that dude is. It's on a different level. Mm-hmm. There's no way he has any clue. How could you? What would you do? I was gonna say there's no way he'd have any clue what's going on at his company, but he probably fucking does.
He probably knows everything, dude.
That's what I mean. Like he'd have to.
That's why he doesn't own a sports team.
Yeah, he'd have like the fucking the dude's got so much money. His probably like his CMO or his CEO or his CFO could probably own a sports team too. Mm-hmm. They could probably all own their own sports teams.
It would hurt him to own a sports team.
Yeah. But then you think about it, it's like, oh, what's the Cowboys are who's worth the most money?
I think it's the Cowboys or the Yankees.
For like what, like $4 billion?
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Big Jeff is over here. He's going to be the world's first trillionaire.
Cowboys.
Wow.
So, if you mean to tell me Big Jeff's going to be the first trillionaire and the Cowboys are $4 billion, he could buy 10 teams and be just fine. Because they all make money as well.
Mm-hmm. Big Jeff. What a savage.
$5.5 billion.
Yeah.
Is the Cowboys.
And he's worth, and he's quote unquote worth 181, but he's worth more. People were pissed that the coronavirus hit and his wealth went up. Yeah, because I buy fucking everything on Amazon.
What do you think he's doing right now?
I don't know.
Thinking about buying a sports team?
I don't think so, Shane.
I want them to put a Amazon headquarters here and him buy the Pittsburgh Pirates and give us money so we can have a good team again.
Well, they were going to buy, weren't they going to buy the fucking Westinghouse building?
And then they didn't. But I think they're in the running for the second office now.
This is horse shit. It's all fucking the political bullshit because he doesn't want to pay taxes.
I know.
Which is, I'm like, fuck it, cool, Big Jeff. You don't want to pay taxes? You should employ 3,000 fucking people here. They'd love to have a job. Yep, employ the people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pay taxes. That's what happens. He's just like, I'm not paying fucking taxes. And then everybody's up in arms, Big Jeff's not paying taxes. And then Big Jeff's like, yeah, I'm employing 3,000 fucking people in your local area. So from a business standpoint, I'm like, Big Jeff's got a point.
He's like, you're welcome.
Yeah, what do you want me to pay taxes on your fucking building, or do you want me to employ your whole entire fucking, you want to employ 2,000 fucking people here? Because I'm pretty sure you cocksuckers ain't employing 2,000 fucking people.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, Big Jeff's right. But then politically, you're like, well, Big Jeff, I'd really like you to pay fucking I'd like you to pay $250,000 a year in taxes on this fucking building. Big Jeff says, well, then I'm not coming. So then 2,500 people aren't employed, which therefore property value doesn't go up. Therefore, people aren't spending money. If 2,500 more people came to this area and had decent paying jobs, more cars would be sold, more restaurants would be open. Every single thing in this area would be able to grow bigger because Big Jeff came to town. But politically, they want Big Jeff to pay taxes.
Big Jeff.
Big Jeff came to town. I don't know why I thought that was funny.
I love belittling him.
See, I'm not belittling him. I'm building him up. Big Jeff.
You made him sound like Santa Claus.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, big guy.
Bro, okay, listen. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a dick here. But if I had to I feel very confident in myself that we employ the people that we do. I'm like, man, this is a big deal. I've always wanted to do it. Now I know the stress, the intensity of employing people and having a payroll. Mm-hmm. If I employed 2,500 fucking people in the Pittsburgh area, I'd be like, yeah, like there should be certain things that come along with it. Yeah. I'll be a dick because it's having a massive impact on it. I can see Big Jeff's point. I can also see the point of the city of Pittsburgh saying, fuck you, you should still have to pay these taxes. I get it. But that's how the whole corruption, the whole, if you want to call it corruption, the whole bullshit starts within the political side of things and business owners. Mm-hmm. And I personally think that there shouldn't be any fucking federal income tax.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have a different system.
I don't like paying that.
I think they should tax everybody. But at the same time, everybody's at a different level of life, and everybody does different things. Yep. There's a very complex conversation, but I can see Big Jeff's point. Yep. I can see the politics point too.
I'd do things a little differently if I were Big Jeff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I would
Please elaborate.
I would just buy him way more stuff.
Oh jeez, motherfucker has a space station, Bob.
Well, I know, but why doesn't he own one of every single car ever made? That's what I would do. I don't know. He hasn't told anyone about it.
Because Big Jeff's over there flying fucking rockets to the moon, Bob.
Yeah.
Elon Musk put a goddamn car in a rocket and sent it to space just to be a dick.
Yeah, he would. Typical Elon, just sending shit into orbit.
Those astronauts just landed again.
Did they?
Yeah.
Where? Here?
They landed in the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm.
Yep.
I bet you that Big Jeff gets anything he wants.
Yeah.
Bro, he has everything. At that point, nothing really excites you. If you were to,
I like collecting things.
There's a point that I think Big Jeff has gotten to the point where it's not about the items that he has. It's about what type of impact he's going to leave. He's building a $10 million clock in the middle of Texas. I would do something like that if I was Big Jeff, because I just do it just to fuck with people. I don't know the good that Big Jeff does. I don't know the charitable donations. I don't really foundations. Foundations are very difficult to read anymore. Everybody can start a nonprofit and just start sleight of hands and all that. But
Big Jeff drives a Honda Accord. I'm not lying.
Loser.
There you go.
Big Jeff does not drive. Somebody drives Big Jeff.
Yeah, you're right.
Car worth $16,900. Get out of here. You fucking liar. I'd own every M5 ever created, like every year. Every single year.
See, here's the thing, though. He's not sitting on his ass. He's not going to retire.
Mm-mm.
He has built the biggest company known to man.
He's probably the busiest man on the planet.
He's not stopping. He's not enjoying anything. He's just fucking hustling. That's what he's doing. He's not enjoying a fucking nice vacation somewhere exotic at the highest level. That's not what gets this dude off.
No.
This dude gets off on what he's building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he probably just values his jet, a suitcase, give him a watch, maybe some shoes. He's good.
He obviously is going to
suits.
have everything nice under the sun, but at the end of the day, it's his business. That's what he gets off on, for sure. I mean, that's what I get off on. That's why I love it. That's why I'm fascinated by the whole world of business and the different levels and the different industries and the different fucking everything. Like we talk about, like Davey Day Trader went from fucking doing Barstool Sports and all that to becoming the day trading. You know what I mean? So he went from one industry to a completely new industry. And he calls them the suits. Therefore, those people, when he starts naming names, those names that he's naming are the big people in that industry in that world. So it's a whole different industry that nobody has any fucking clue about, where these dudes are making hundreds of millions of dollars. They're fucking trading at levels that we can't even conceptualize with the grains of rice. Nuts. You make $500,000 fucking dollars a year, you're fucking doing well. That's chump change to some people. So in all these different industries, and then you have, like we were talking about The Rock. They said he's worth $320 million. The Rock's worth more than $320 fucking million. That might be just the number that they can go from. But the dude, he's made $320 million in the past fucking 3, 4, 5 years. Easy. Mm-hmm. You know, so the what we're dealing with is just, and at that point, they like nice things. Like I like nice things, but at the end of the day, I love the businesses. I love my grind. I love my hustle. So, and at that level, it's a whole different ballgame. The amount of money that gets moved is unreal. Mm-hmm. We talk about Amazon. Everybody thinks just buying shit. Amazon got fucking vehicles. Amazon, they do everything.
I think their servers host some of the biggest businesses on the planet.
Yes, Big Jeff is like, fuck you, I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah.
Big Jeff owns Twitch.
Of course he does.
And it's probably like, Twitch is everything in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
And it's just Big Jeff's like a little piece of the pie.
On Amazon Web Servers, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, bro, it's massive. And the thing is in the world of business, there's so many people. There are so many people in quote unquote Amazon, in the business of it. There's so many people in there that are 100 millionaires, and you don't know anything about them.
Nope.
You don't see them on Instagram. You don't see them on YouTube. And these people got more fucking money than anybody that's on Instagram can even fathom. Mm-hmm. There's so many people on The Rock's team that runs all of his businesses that are making tens of millions of dollars a year that nobody has any fucking clue who they are.
Nope.
There's a dude that probably started with The Rock at the very beginning or early on in his career and has built the business and into his branding of everything. That dude's probably worth 30, 40, 50 million dollars. There's probably a few of them in there. Mm-hmm. It's like nobody knows about that dude. Mm-mm. Nobody has any clue about the behind the scenes of the shoe game.
Oh, man,
another industry.
What a game that is.
The behind the scenes of everything that's going on is in every different industry is insane, but people only see the superficial side of it.
Yep.
The superficial side of people making money. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, fucking wild things.
Yep.
It's like the kid on the Siesta Key. I don't want to do it. I just want to do music, Dad. Well, kid, we live in a $10 million fucking house, and I didn't do it. You can have what I have now if you learn, and you'll be more connected with more relationships than anything if you work the business side of it.
Yeah.
I didn't have that opportunity. If you would have said you just learn everything that I know about financing and this and that, and you'll be set. Okay. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Business.
Speaking of business.
Oh, fuck. Today's the day with that. Is that today?
So I've been fucking around with FanDuel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just playing around in there. I was pretty excited. I was on course to win this 3-team parlay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lakers had to go and fuck everything up.
Yeah.
Betting on shit?
Yeah, on FanDuel.
What are you doing betting?
I don't know.
What
Listen,
are you doing?
dude, I had a lot of time this weekend, on the
What
couch.
are you fucking doing betting, dude?
So I put $48 on this 3-team parlay, and I was 2 for 3, and then Lakers game came on. The Lakers Raptors game, and I was watching it and got a little aggravated during the game because I was gonna make $185 off of that, and I got really excited. Then I lost, and I got $2.74 in my FanDuel account. Gotta recharge that bitch today.
Don't do that.
This is what you do. This is what you do, gamble.
So bad. I need to get the fuck out of there.
Run away.
Just
Don't do it.
cash out right there.
Don't do it.
I knew I was going down a bad path. I started betting on soccer and things I didn't know.
I mean, you're giving me
It was
fucking
so-
heart palpitations now, damn it.
Yeah, it was really
Get
bad.
out of there.
I know.
I'm betting on the MLS.
It's okay. I'm just going to win back what I lost, and then I'm out.
I found this great place about statistics on women's basketball.
Yeah.
It's no, stop right there. Run the fuck away.
Yeah, get out.
Oh, man. Well, what a good morning this was, huh?
I like your shirt. I forgot.
Yeah.
I think we forgot to comment on that.
Wolf's a cocksucker. I got this from a friend.
I'm not going to lie. It took me a little bit when I saw you post it.
Once Blake held it up, and he's like, I got your shirt. He held it up for me. I'm like, Wolf is a oh, bro, it's awesome. I was like, this is great. I'm going to wear it everywhere.
Wolf is a chicken
So Blake got you?
lollipop.
Dog is a chicken pot. No, Wolf is a cocksucker, if you were wondering. Oh, man. But, yeah, good morning. Good intense. Monday, loving life. Everybody listening, it's Monday evening or Tuesday morning. Hope you're all fucking shit up. Shane, let's have at it with some questions here. Get everybody all fucking funkied up and questioning their sexuality and looking at double dickers and all kind of good stuff. From here on out, take nothing that we say too serious. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to entertain yourselves, enjoy your days, have fun. Let's go, Shane.
All right. Who would win in a fight? A toddler with the brain of a Navy SEAL or a Navy SEAL with a toddler's brain?
Gotta go with the Navy SEAL with a toddler's brain, just because toddlers are stupid and all they want to do. I don't know. I think I gotta take that back because toddlers.
Do toddlers walk?
Yeah, we're talking toddlers, like 2-3 years old.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I take the toddler with the Navy SEAL brain.
You take the toddler in the toddler body, the little one,
Yep.
with a Navy SEAL brain,
Fuck yeah.
over the Navy SEAL with the toddler brain.
Bro, a Navy SEAL has more ways to kill you than you know how to die.
That's a good point.
Good point.
And you put his brain in this little kid. He's like, okay, he knows. He's like, I know I'm small and little, so I'm going to use 3 things in this room to fucking kill this guy.
Good point. Good point.
That's
You
it.
win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like a Navy SEAL's tough and strong, but a toddler, like if it's a boy toddler and likes to break shit, and he's aggressive, one thing might take this little guy out.
The
but
toddler,
if the toddler
yeah.
is functional, mobile,
The motor skills are there.
motor skills are there, like a 3-year-old with a Navy SEAL brain. Oh yeah.
The motor skills come with the brain part, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so he should be good. He just has to make sure the Navy SEAL body doesn't get a whole his hands on.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But then sometimes a toddler really doesn't want to kill anything unless it's like a little aggressive fucker, like a boy.
Yeah.
I
They
wanna
could
rip its head
swing
off.
that toddler
Yeah.
can't even swing a cat in here.
Yeah, it's
you
too
know?
small. So I don't know. It'll be a battle. But you're right. I think I will take the toddler. If I was a betting man, I'd take the toddler with the Navy SEAL brain.
Yep.
Because he's like, I know that if I slit this fucker's Achilles tendons. Yeah, but I know.
Actually, you know what? This is tough.
I fought my 3-year-old before. I fought both of them.
They're strong.
Yeah, they're there. But again, like all I got to do is like grab it by the ankle, and then it's game over.
Yeah.
But then if the Navy SEAL is a 3-year-old in the head, doesn't really have. He's not all there. I don't know what a 3-year-old thinks. I don't remember being 3.
Yeah, like the toddler could outsmart the adult.
Yeah.
And then kill him.
Like Boss Baby.
Like, hey, buddy, hey, come sit down and have a snack. And then, like a
ninja chops.
Right to the throat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Toddler.
It's all about his...
Emmy's 6 when she was like Blake's 4.
Yeah.
She looks 12.
Mm-hmm.
She's legitimately like a foot taller than Emmy. Mm-hmm. But is she a toddler? Toddlers are what, 2 to 3?
Yeah.
3-year-old Blake.
With a Marine, with a Navy SEAL.
Body.
Oh, man.
That's scary.
Yeah, if you get real fucking smart toddler in there, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a little split now. A little split.
It's crazy because all it takes is the one wrong move from that toddler Navy SEAL, the Navy SEAL that's in a toddler body, one wrong move could be his life. Just one.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
Yeah, might have to test that one out.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, we'll see if there's some type of government conspiracy thing that involves toddlers and Navy SEALs.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Crazy. Big Jeff.
Big Jeff.
Get on that shit, bud.
Yeah.
Get that in the fucking...
I'd pay for that.
I would. I mean,
Well, pay-per-view.
that's probably what he's working on.
Yeah, he's probably working on that.
Yeah, manipulation of people's brains and body parts.
Super strength. And
Yep. Wow.
Double dicks.
Creating real Hulks. Double dick Hulks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric Bana's. Crazy.
Oh, man. So this next one could get you in trouble. Would you rather say, I love you to everyone when you hang up the phone, or accidentally call your significant other the wrong name during a fight?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What kind of shit is this? You want me to call my significant other my ex-wife's name?
It's an accident. No, I didn't say that. I just said the wrong name.
That is... Oh, my God.
I'm going to tell I love everyone. I love everyone. I love everyone to begin with. Even if you insult me, even if I've insulted you at some point, and you say mean things about me and mean things to me, I still love you. Mm-hmm. I still hope you're doing good. I might not see you again, but I still love you. You're out of your fucking mind. Have you ever tried to... No, I'm not going to go there.
I just watched a video. This guy was pranking his girl. He was in the car with her on the phone, and he was like, "Oh yeah, hold on, I'm just here with my friend." And, like, he referred to his wife as his friend, and she's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" She's like, "I'm not your fucking friend. I'm your fucking wife."
Here it is.
She's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And like grabbed the phone, and like he was just setting her up and like pranking her.
Oh my God.
But yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, imagine if your significant other, we're saying this as men like women.
Who the fuck is Barb?
Imagine if the woman was on the phone and was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm just here with my friend." You'd be like, "What was that? What'd you just fucking say?" And the same exact thing would occur. Mm-hmm. It goes both fucking ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if Hannah called me another man's name during a fight, I'd be like, "Fuck did you just say to me? Who the fuck is Dave?"
Who's Dave? Someone I should know about?
How tall is Dave? I'd say, who the fuck is Dave and how tall is Dave?
How tall is he?
That's the first two fucking things I would say.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, it's just it's no one.
No one. How tall is he? Is he over 6 foot tall?
Barely. He's like 6'3".
Barely.
Oh no, man!
Fuck no! You're out of your mind. I love everybody. I love you. I love you. I love that deer out there.
All right,
Oh,
last
damn
one.
it.
What's more talented? Getting your significant other off more than once or shooting your load more than 2 feet?
Wait, what was the first? How did it start?
What's more talented?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a talented man.
man, I've done both of those.
That's what I'm at. I've had wild times.
Multi-talent.
I would consider myself an all-star. I should be on the AL East team.
I have a few. I have a few accolades.
I have notches on my belt.
I need a new belt.
God damn it. God damn it. It's fucking out of hand. Oh man. Yeah, no, I'm multi-talented. I think both. Which one is more impressive?
Yeah.
I think getting my girl off more than once.
Yeah, I'd say getting them off more than once is like.
That's a pretty good task.
Yeah.
I feel like shooting your load more than 2 feet is just pent-up aggression.
Well, I mean that
It's
is a phenomenal skill.
It's also not that far.
I mean, I've done some pretty incredible things. I mean, I have.
Could hit that Lefroy from here.
It's been a couple of days. I'm gonna coat that bitch. You can aim with it too. Gotten pretty good with it.
Timing, precision. It's a discipline.
You shoot with the top one and reload with the bottom one.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, a distance load shoot is always impressive, but also I believe the accuracy, and even if it didn't travel the distance, but the impact in which it had is also impressive.
Yeah.
Like if it makes a sound when it hits, always good. I like that.
Oh my God.
Both are impressive.
Yep.
I'll give a gold star. I'll give a gold star to both. No matter whichever one you're achieving that time, you deserve a gold star.
Yep. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Impressive.
Yeah.
Good times.
That was a good one.
I'd imagine that would be more of a question to ask the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I pride myself on being able to do both. But yeah, the first one, getting your girl off twice, that's an achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that comes into work and tells me they got their woman off twice, I would say, fucking right, you deserve a beer.
Yep.
It's 9 a.m., Seth. We're going to share one.
Well, we're gonna split it.
But then also, if you came in and said that you had a distance shoot, I'd be all ears. I'd be really excited to hear about both.
Well, yeah, you're not always going for distance.
See,
You're not always pulling out. So
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's more about the amount.
volume.
Volume's important too. Depends on. I like to think that it also is a big mood thing. What's happening in the bedroom?
Yeah.
What's occurring is as it's happening, I'm planning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a plan going in.
Oh yeah. But as it's happening, sometimes my plan changes.
Yep.
Like if she decides to get a little dirty, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be a whole different outcome or result than I was anticipating.
Yeah, let's just cut quite a few minutes off this.
Yeah. Or she grabs a hold of me, she grabs me by the ball bag and starts running the show. I got no control, and whatever is happening is what she wants to happen.
It is now in her control.
Yep.
Sorry, not sorry. Whatever happens is going to happen.
Sorry it was fast, but it was big. It was impressive, but you won.
Yep.
You never know. Never know. I'm all for it. Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She's not stupid. She knows how to grab my ball bag and take a hold of my life. Get me on my fucking toes.
Yeah. Once you're on your toes,
You're done.
you're fucking done.
Well, everybody, one hell of a podcast. I hope you all enjoyed. And, yeah, you remember, make sure you love everybody. Don't ever make that fucking mistake. I would be pissed.
Yes.
Thanks for the question, Shane.
Yep.
As always, everybody, enjoy your day. Keep fucking shit up and be a hardworking motherfucker. Thank you all. Bye-bye now.